Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about SEO. Here is what will we talk about. What is SEO? Who and when implemented SEO? What kind of problem does it solve? What prerequisites should know to proceed with SEO? Example with installing and conclusion. So, what is SEO? Search engine optimization is the process of improving the visibility of website or web page on a search engine result page. SEO makes a business website discoverable. And search engine optimization is the most adapted version of many departments such as design, marketing, and content production. While some SEO studies require industry analysis, for example, comparing content to competitors' content. Most depend on the ranking algorithm of the variable search engines. Another fact known in SEO is that websites that produce quality content, have high visitors, and received externally link are seen in high ranking SERP. And when invented SEO and why SEO was needed? Larry Page and Sergey Brin from Stanford University are founders of SEO. SEO is fairly young and changes frequently. Its birth is predicted to fall somewhere around 1991. It's matured and evolved rather quickly. SEO is allow you to rank at the top of the search engines like Google, Yandex, and Bing. For example, suppose you have an e-commerce site on sales of book. Since you have a SEO, as soon as we write a book on the search engine, we will come across your site and shop from there. Therefore, SEO is very much needed in the constantly evolving technology world. And now, what kind of problems SEO solve? For SEO, we can think of every step involved as solving a problem. Actually, our logic is to improve our SEO, solving the problems one by one. So, what are they? Let's talk a little bit. Optimizing site codes to be compatible with search engine optimization. Effective use of digital marketing analytic tools. To follow the work of the competitor sites. Editing content to comply with article writing rules. Control of pictures in terms of both size and originality. Rich snippets, structural data usage. Compliance with Google quality policies to provide more efficient content to user by using structural data. And then these are the prerequisites should one know to proceed with SEO. First one is knowledge of computer. Knowledge of computer may sound kind of obvious, but you wouldn't believe how many people don't have basic knowledge of computers. I'm just talking about creating a new folder, making a file from one to another, remaining a folder, seeing an application properties, uninstalling the application, and some functions in text editors. Second one is knowledge of web browsers. In there, knowledge of web browsers means managing browser tabs, the difference between Firefox, Chrome, Safari, and other browsers, extensions, add-ons. Other thing is that basic HTML knowledge. At the very least, you should be able to read HTML, but ideally, you should be able to read HTML, write it from scratch, and make edits to existing HTML like bold, italic, and underline tags, A tag, title, and meta tags are the steps of many on-page SEO queries. And other thing is that CSS and JavaScript experience. You know, CSS is what makes HTML beautiful. It is what styles an HTML tag. You don't need to be an expert in CSS, but I will recommend you to learn classes, IDs, basic syntax, everything else you can look up. And for JavaScript, it's recommended you at least know how to identify when JavaScript is being used with a document, how JS is called, and basic syntax. And knowledge of Linux need. Uh, Googlebot spends all day crawling through Linux servers, so it only makes sense that you learn Linux. How to read the server log in Linux, how to view files in Linux, how to edit files in Linux, etc. And then you should learn WordPress. I wrote their WordPress here, but whatever platform you want to work on, what you need to know are as follows. Make any blog post and page, edit and play with widgets, make new users, moderate comments, and edit images. And then you should know basic image editing. Some might argue with me on this, but I really think it is essential to know how to edit an image in Photoshop. If you are in the business of editing websites and you need to resize or rework an image, it helps to have some knowledge of Photoshop. Quick things like edit logo, changing background color, etc. And then you should know cPanel knowledge. It's really good to have knowledge of cPanel and other popular hosting interfaces. cPanel makes it easy to perform day-to-day stuff like changing your password in WordPress, changing DNS zones, looking at web server logs, taking a backup of your site. And let's talk about in SEO which platforms can SEO run. These are just a few of platforms you can implement SEO. First one is WordPress. More specific, 30% of the websites on the internet are covered by WordPress, so we can say it's a good platform for SEO. Second one is the Wix.com. When it comes to SEO, Wix is fairly standard choice that is acceptable, but definitely not remarkable in any way. It gives you some flexibility, it's easy to use, and it works out of the box. Third one is Squarespace. Squarespace is a fantastic option that comes with great features and it's simple to use. However, it's also a little expensive. The other one is Webly. Webly is a great introduction to website platforms, but it's overshadowed by competitors like Wordpress and Wix.com. Now I want to show you an example on WordPress. The primary reason I show it on WordPress is the plugin I will use. I will show you this example on a real website, but you can run WordPress by installing it in your local file. And also you can download WordPress as an application according to which operating system you will use from WordPress.com. First of all, I want to show you how to install this plugin. Now we click plugin button. On the top of the right side, you will see search section. We will write here SEO, and in there you can install it. And you see 5 million users have used SEO. Then let's come our page. In addition, the page that we are currently conducting as an example is a physiotherapist page. We have to choose the words accordingly. It's very important for SEO analysis to make sense. Now, for advanced SEO, we will edit them all separately. Click About button for improving About page. And here are the SEO problems we need to solve. We can solve all of them one by one and improve our SEO. Let's start with SEO title. Here you can see we can write there about physiotherapists and some snippets here at the same time. Snip here. Screen. And you see it's good job. And continue with K-phrase length. K-phrase was set off this page. You can write there. And you see K-phrase length is good job. And continue with text length. While researching 300 words, it's very important that our words are meaningful. Now I will increase the content inside the site using another plugin. Copy meaningful sentences and save it. Go back. And you see it's easy. And as you can see, we can improve our SEO by solving our problems one by one. As a conclusion, if there is a site you manage, in order for this site to achieve its purpose, it should be at the top of the search engines, and this is only possible with SEO. Thank you for listening.